Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Paper Pumpkin Kit alternative. I am loving this kit. I opened it, I looked at it, and I can tell you guys it's lovely, lovely, lovely. Anyways, a couple of things. I am doing the Very Merry workshop. So if you guys are interested, please go to my website, and that's mariascraftingcorner.com. It will be linked down below so you guys can go straight to the workshop. Give me 1 second and bring my lifesaver here. I'm sorry about that. Because it's going to be beautiful. We are going to be doing mostly fun folds. I think I have just like a weakness for fun folds. I can't help it. And I did make just one regular card, but the rest of them are going to be fun folds. So it happens, but they are gorgeous. We will be using that So Very Merry stamp set mainly. There are other things we'll be using with it. Regal Reindeer and Dainty Delights. Regal Reindeer and Dainty Delights are some of the ones we will be using. Hey Tara, how are you? I am glad you are here. Please let me know, guys, if there's any issues with connection. I'm still kind of checking on that consistently, so I figure out if I managed to solve it. But yes, they are 6 cards, so we're going to have 6 cards. The first 3 cards are going to be on a video that will be premiered on August 5th. It will not be alive just because I'm giving my foot some time to heal. But the next video, which is the following Saturday, and that is August 12th, it will be a live video. So I can tell you guys, I love the cards. You know me, they have golds, they have shiny. Some of them are really easy to make. Actually, most of them are really, really easy to make. I try to choose not very complicated fun folds for this. Hey, Mary. Hey, Teresa. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Mary. I am so glad you guys are here. Mary has been my checking in collaborator because I've been sending her screenshots of what I've been making. So she tells me, is that okay? Is that too much? But I think the cards are all in all very beautiful. We will be creating our own paper for some of them, just because not unfortunately, but at this point in time, we don't have a whole lot of holiday paper, designer series paper at Stampin'Up. So I chose to create a couple of them. You don't need to do that, of course, but I just wanted some extra pizzazz in the cards. Okay. Anyways, it's a workshop, so I give what I think is the best of me. So in my brain, hey Brenda, how are you? It's a little bit of more like a over detail, maybe. I don't know. You guys know me. I love layers. I love details. But we are here for our Paper Pumpkin Kit alternative, so let's get to it. Okay, so let me grab something real quick in my computer. Maybe if I get there, that'll be cool. You guys know I always tell you where I see the stuff or the cards and what inspired me. Hi, Brenda. I don't know if I said hi, Brenda. That's odd. Hi, Brenda, just in case. So there's a few, obviously, Stampin' Up demonstrators that I absolutely love. I'm pretty sure you guys have your own. And oh Jesus, I'm trying to look for her name and now I kind of forgot. So that's not cool. Let me see. Let's see. I'm sorry about that, guys. because I had her all set up and now I can't find her. That's so me, guys. Okay, so I found her. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Cynthia, very, very much. It's Patty Bennett. It's one of my. She is such a just easy going crafter, right? I absolutely love her. Let me move to the crafting table, and we'll go. Hi, I'm back here. So she did. Actually, it was like Friday. I had another card, kind of planned for this video, and yeah, it was Friday she went live, and I usually, I'm not able to catch those lives that are through the day because I am working, but I saw her later in the day and I love the card. The fold she made, first of all, is super simple. Second of all, you can play with it so much, like you can make so many things out of it. And finally, it is perfect for our kit. Okay, let's start with the basic. My poor little paper pumpkin kit box kind of came in and it was completely destroyed for some odd reason. So guys, this is driving me insane. You guys know I always get this, otherwise it'll be moving and that drives me insane too. Okay, let me see. I'm going to center this a little bit. I hope that does not take me off a little bit, but okay, that's much better. It was driving me insane. Oh, thank you, Mary. Oh, right. I know, Cynthia. I love her. I mean, she's one of those super experienced crafters, right? Or Stampin' Up demonstrators. She's been in the business for like 20 something years too. She is amazing. And, like I said, she had a beautiful card. And I just thought, oh my God, that is just, again, so easy for this. Thank you, Mary. Oh, yeah, thank you, Mary. Yeah, she has been Mary, is this good? Mary, do you like this? Because, of course, I like them, duh. I make them, but on me, right? But I was like, oh my gosh, I have to, like completely completely ask somebody else if they like it. So yes, this is a very, very simple fold, but I think it's going to work wonderfully for our card kit. And I don't know if you've seen it already. You've probably seen, I know there's a few demonstrators that get it much sooner than I do. And what can you do about that? So we have beautiful envelopes, same as always. I love these colors. I love the whole tone of the kit. I can't lie. Maybe I'm missing the beach a little bit, right? Because I'm so far away from the beach in here. It brings a lot of beautiful little cutouts, and I am in love with them. So look at this. This is like sand. And this is just one cutout, right? Like palm trees and the sun, and then it has three of them. And then we have the card bases. I always try to choose them separately, but I think that what they did, because I have not really looked into the kit a whole lot, but I think that what they did is that they just paired them. So we have this card base. This card base, isn't that this so beautiful? Okay, this is the same card base. I'm gonna hide our card bases all together. Now there's these other die cuts. I am loving this kit. Okay, guys, I can tell I am a little off. Like, guys, let me move this a tiny bit. I shouldn't be doing this while but I can tell like I keep pushing things towards the top. So hopefully that helps us get us organized. This is the next one. Look at that. It's so beautiful. These are all step cards. I don't know if you're familiar with them. These are the other cutouts. They are really easy to work with, right? The instructions are in, of course, as always. But we can work on them. Let me remove this. Ching, ching, ching. Okay. So we have a lot of stuff in here to play. I am super excited about these card bases. Tara, did you see them? Oh, yes, Brenda. She has wonderful tutorials. She's like soft spoken. She's so easy to listen to, right? Look at that. More cutouts and more cutouts. And this is just like, I feel like a little girl in Christmas with all these little toys to play with. More cutouts. And I was looking for these. So this is the cards that you will get if you make them exactly as defined by them in the kit. Isn't this just like amazing? I absolutely love them. And of course, it has in the back, as always, all the information, all the little pieces it contains, and it coordinates with some of our newer colors. So Assure Afternoon and that's the only one actually. The rest are Basic Gray, Crumb Cake, Daffodil Light, Flirty Flamingo, Granny Apple, Green, Melon Mambo, and Pool Party. Maybe that's why I like it so much, because it's got those super cool colors. And I don't know where I put the... Here's what you're going to get next month, but it is a beautiful set of flowers. Where is it? That's so weird. Well, I probably threw it away, guys. Okay, so you know that my first video with the paper pumpkin kit is always a little bit less planned, or no, let's face it, it is less planned because I tend to open it with you guys. And although I just opened it because literally the box was destroyed. So we are going to play with this together. We have the fold. Let me bring a piece of cardstock. We're going to use white cardstock. Just I always remind you guys that I am we're going to cut these in our 8.5 side of our cardstock. We're going to cut it 4 1/4. I don't know if we're going to need more of that, but I don't think so. And we are going to now score on the 11-inch side. So we are going to score at 2.5. You guys know I have my cheat sheet always. It doesn't matter where I get it from. 3 3/4. I always have to create my own version so I can work on it, right? 6 3/4. Here it is. And finally 8 1/4. Handwriting was not very good this time. Okay, so I'm going to fold them a little bit. This is not exactly how it goes fold, but I just want to show you a couple of things. Very important things. So the bigger piece will go on the right side. So we'll fold. Oh my gosh. So, sorry. This is Valley, Mountain. Am I doing this correctly? I think that's the other way, Maria. Yeah. So, Mountain, Valley, Mountain, Valley. Okay, I'm not sure what I can't really work today. Let me remove this for 1 minute. We're going to need it anyways, but so this is what I meant to say. So these fits in a regular envelope. Where are our envelopes? Right, here it is. It fits perfectly okay. And then feels like something is off in this one. I may have done this incorrectly. Let's see, guys. If I score correctly. Let's see. Yep, 2.5, 3 3/4. No, it's fine. 6 3/4. Yep, and 1 1/8. I don't know why, but it feels a little bigger, but it's fine. I thought it was, again, I have not done this, so just in case. This is our first time playing with it together. So let's go ahead and bring our foam folder and crease those score lines. These, always creasing score lines are very important if you're going to be doing fun folds. Okay, so this is how it goes. It is super simple, but you can make so many things out of it. It's amazing. So things that I was mentioning is the bigger side needs to go on the left, on the right, and then the smaller side on the left. Okay, so it will close like this. Could you do it backwards? I think so, but I think that because of, I'm thinking, I just want to see what happens if we make this the other way, because I am that person, guys. Okay, I'm not doing this correctly. Maybe we'll try later. I don't want to get myself all confused. Okay. It's this one. It's the last one that's keeping me like all tangled up. So this is the fun fold. It's super simple, and we are going to decorate. One of the things I love is that she chose not to decorate this area. I will not in this video because we don't have a whole lot, or maybe we may, I don't know. If you know me, guys, you know that I love decorating. So there's no news about that, right? Like there's nothing that is new about how I love decorating these things. Okay, there we go. I'm like pushing these because it's kind of rebellious for now. Okay, so this is the card. We're going to build 3 different panels for each panel. This panel is the one that's going to be just the same size. We're not making it bigger. The other 2 panels are a little bit bigger, and they will kind of like fold over this area. So when you're creating your card, just take that into account, right? Like these panels are a little bigger. So let's start with that. Let's start with what we want to see working today. I don't know, guys. These are so beautiful. Choo choo. I'm thinking, guys. I'm sorry. I think I'm going to bring little pieces. So these 2, they have, okay. So we're going to create the layers. These are, we're going to make 4. Let me make it clear. So these need to be 4. We know this is 4 1/4, right? So let's go ahead. And I'm not going to do white on white. We'll do some blending. So we're going to create squares. 4 by 4 is 1. The next one is 3.5 by 4. And the last one is 2.5 by 4. 2.5, and we made it in one slice, right? Makes me also happy all the time. Okay, let's bring our blending brush. This kit brings Daffodil Delight as the color. So I'm going to bring my big Daffodil Delight. Where are you, friend? Oh, she was hiding. And we'll do some blending. Oy, my yellow is very far away. I always bring, and you guys know this if you've been here before, all pieces of paper that I've used in the past, so I don't miss anything, right? So I'm going to bring, and all we're going to do is create cardstock because I don't add anything. You guys know that. If you have other cardstock, I always say this, just go ahead and get that, right? I try very, very hard not to use anything that is not what's in the kit, except, of course, my tools. And I know, guys, that Not everybody has blending brushes. Not everybody has daubers. Um, if you're into crafting, there are a few things I keep recommending. So to me, for example, the trimmer, it's probably one of my most used tools. The take your pick is another tool that, I mean, I would I will like venture and say you need a trimmer. You, I don't know if you need, but I think you need a take your pick. And bone folder, those are some basic crafter tools. If you don't have them, you don't like need them, but I will like strongly suggest you guys get them. If you're interested, I am, if you buy like the trimmer and the take your pick and the bone folder, they all add up to $50, and that will be my rewards for you. You'll get a free packet or of the beautiful one horse open sleigh paper, and yeah, I am in love with that paper. I don't know all of you that are here with me today, if you've had it, if you've seen it. It's like, it makes me wish for winter, and I'm just like getting used to summer because we've had a pretty mild summer where we're at in Colorado. We've had a lot of rain, and so it's been kind of like on the milder side compared to other summers, right? As you can tell, my little ink pad it's screaming for some extra ink in it. Oh, really, Tara? That's so funny. It is super versatile. I really like it. I think it gives you many options, and the truth is, I don't know. That's probably why I like foam fold so much, right? It's because whenever I have a foam fold in mind and I start working with it, I can, I play with options of it, and it's just amazing the kind of stuff that you can create with all foam folds, right? They are very, very just easy to work with, and you can create many things. I always imagine the surprise of the person that gets the fun fold. That's one of the reasons why I love them. Like, how did she do it? Right? Kind of setting. So let's put that out of the way. I think that we are not going to need this anymore. So bottom line, bringing back our card base. The biggest of these are going to go in here. The biggest of this is going to, the second one goes in the middle panel, and yes, this one goes in here. So I am following Patty's directions. These are, as you can tell, fourth of an inch smaller instead of my regular seventh of an inch. But I did that on purpose because it just works very well with this paper. You guys can tell, right? These cards they're not card bases as is, and so we'll have to be very mindful of how we want these to look. So for example, is this the one that's going to go here, right? Because they have different sizes to it. So we'll have to get a little creative. Jesus, Maria. I can't talk, I swear to God. So she always left this one for the like sentiment area, right? And I am not sure yet which one I'm going to do, but the moment I saw this, I kept thinking of these, right? I kept thinking of these things because I love them. They are so colorful. And I'm like, I don't know if these just can go here, or I can just put them in here and cut these up here, right? And then we can try to put like maybe these pieces back in here and leave the sentiment behind. I'm trying to think about it. So we'll go creating, and it goes back to what I was saying. See, you also have like these pieces, and it fits fairly well. It's more or less like what? It's almost like half an inch. My God, I always put my grid on the centimeter side. I don't know why. let's see. That's more like a quarter of an inch. But I think that looks gorgeous. And then because it brings all scenes, and I am creating these like massive mess here in my craft room, and I'm going to totally repent here in a minute. We can use like, let's say this, you know. So bottom line, you can create whatever you want with this card with all of them. You see what I'm saying? So you can put this one in here and then create, where's the next one? You have this other one in here. You can just put it like here and all cut, right? And then put the sentiment here. Boom, card one, done. Isn't that super easy? This is the other option. So you can put this one right there. And then, whoops, this one got like right next to it. It has these, and we can put the sentiment in here. And then we'll bring this one. Oops. Let's see. It has a few little pieces. You can bring this one in here just like that. You don't need to do anything else. Boom. That's done. So like in 3 seconds, we have 2 cards, right? Just using these. And this will be the last one, right? We will do the same. We'll put that one in here. I remove this. Let me see. So it kind of depends on how many cards we want to make today with this. So this would be one. Then we have these. It's coming. This would be the second one, right? Right here. And then, where are my, oh, here's, we can use these in here or just move these in here as is and then put the sentiment here. Isn't that super simple? So again, this fold works really, really well as an alternative to the cutouts that we have because of the theme, right? Okay, let me put them together so I don't mix and match. Would we be able to use this with this fold? I think less likely. So you can cut this, for example, but I just don't think it would look really well. I have to be honest with you. And this is too short because I initially thought, okay, you can put this one in here. But it's this, see, this, it's probably what? I want to say, see how much smaller it is? Although you totally can, but I prefer to use the cutout for this one. So let me remove all these beautiful card bases that I'm pretty sure we're going to use in our next ones. On top of all that, you have these beautiful chairs to utilize. And like I said, guys, I am in love with this card, with this kit. Maybe it is because I am thinking of the beach and I want some beach, but yeah. This is the other one that comes with the fold. I mean with the kit, sorry. And this is another huge option that you can do with either, right? But let's say if you put this one in here, then you can probably cut this one in here. Cut it and then put your sentiment here. And that all together is just so gorgeous. So gorgeous. Okay, so because it's a few of us, there's not a whole lot of us in here. How about you guys tell me what you guys want? Which one would you prefer? Would you prefer the sunset? Would you prefer the, what was the name of this? Like the palm trees? Or would you prefer this one with the colorful ones? I think I'd rather have this, to be honest with you. So tell me. I'm trying to see if my video is not working. So please tell me if it's working okay. In the meantime, while I wait for you guys to get back to me, I'm putting some stuff out and checking what else I have in this beautiful kit. It has glue dots, guys. I have my whole collection of glue dots right next to me all the time. And it also brings these to set your sentiments. Finally, I didn't show you. It has this beautiful, they're like translucent, transparent adhesive gems. Isn't they cute? And here's the, I love these um, stamp set. Relax, you deserve it, right? Waving hello. As I see brighter days ahead, I love they're playing with the words, sending an ocean of love. So, bottom line, beautiful, beautiful sentiments. Umbrella with the colors. Okay, let's go for that one. Thank you. Let's see. So, this is the choice. You know what, guys? We have, this is going to be so simple that we can make two of them. Like you can make so many of these. It's amazing. It also brings some tear and tape, and I always collect my tear and tapes. So I have a collection of even the little bags. I collect the bags too. I have a collection of leftovers of my um, my paper pumpkin kit stuff. Okay, so this kit does not bring dimensionals, but I have a feeling I would like to get a dimensional in here. Maybe. I don't know. What you guys think? I may do this on dimensionals. I was thinking, and I don't want to cut it all, right? Of course. But you can totally fussy cut this front here and put it in here if you wanted. You guys know me. Once I get started with trying to play with this, it just goes all together. So what I am thinking is I'm going to include this in here, even if it's not from the kit, just to make this a just an amazing card. One of the things I like, I want to mention this. I like the to color cardstock. Well, one, because I build my own cardstock, but also, I don't know if you can tell. These are basic white. It's a bit different than this white. This white's a little bluer, it's cooler, and you can totally tell. Well, I can totally tell, and it drives me bananas. In their kits, it does not make a big issue because, of course, they give you everything you need to make the cards. They're telling you, but since I always make or work on these alternatives, like I always see it. I have not. You know what? Look, I forgot this. Look at these awesome. I mean, these kit brings so many. Like, again, I feel like a little kid, totally a little kid in Christmas. And so what Tara is saying is that this split, look at that, brilliant. And so she did, like you hang it from here, kind of like that. Oh my God, that's brilliant. Tara, that's brilliant and adorable. Isn't that so cool? Thank you. We may do a Terra today. We'll see what we do. I completely forgot these friends. This kid has so much to play with. I absolutely love that. Okay, guys, so let's see. I'm going to remove all this. We're going to bring these because this is where we're going to put our sentiment, right? And so let's see. It has two things that fit in here. One is wish you were here. And truth is, I like the ones relax, you deserve it. I love that one. Maybe I'm just looking at, I need some relaxation here. Now, I'm going to say a few things because I always do if you have other colors. So, for example, this matches Mellow Mambo. I will totally use Mellow Mambo in here because the base is yellow. So it will be yellow, and it will be, there's less contrast. But I'm just using what's in the kit, but I will totally use either the Mellow Mambo or the Azure Afternoon, or however you pronounce that correctly, to pop up. Since we don't, let's go ahead and bring our ink. You guys know I always ink in here, which is one of the reasons why I always have my grid paper. I was thinking the other day, I should totally just get rid of the grid paper, but I use it so much while I'm working with you that I'm like, maybe I shouldn't. So let's go ahead and try. My head may go on top of you. on top of the camera. I'm going to center this as best as I can without putting my big head in there. And there it is. Relax. See what I'm saying? Yellow is amazing. I love yellow, but it does have that, like, it will totally look much better with another color, I think. But that's because the card we're making, right? I am going to bring, so we decided the umbrella. Where's my umbrella? My umbrella was taken by the wind, I guess. Here it is. Just kidding. So if you guys notice, so let's go back to our panel. This panel is, we said is, this panel is 3.5 by 4. So this is the 4, this is the 3.5. So in this one, so I'm wondering if we just could cut this at 3. Actually, I'm going to finish this. It does not need to be super dark, but I'm going to like complete it. So it kind of looks more complete. So 2 things that you guys can notice. I don't know if you can tell. So these will have to go all the way there, which could totally work, but still we get a little bit of a corner up here. I am going to take about 1/8 of this. So all I'm going to bring is I'm going to add this in here. I'm going to use my right side of the trimmer. Here's our 1/8. I'm going to align there and take that 1/8. It's just a little bit, but I think it's going to fit much better. Now, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this around, and it says that this is 3.5, right? So I'm going to cut this at 3.5. There's a 3.5. I'm going to cut it. Okay. So this piece is going to go in here. We can cut it a little smaller if we want. See, now it fits perfectly okay. All you need is a little 1/8 off, and it will fit perfectly okay in there. Now we have this piece. I was hoping it was going to fit, but it does not. Wishful thinking. But we have this other piece that comes also with it, and we are going to cut these as well. And we're going to put this on top. Okay. We're going back to these. This is 2.5. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to bring our trimmer and align this. You decide which side you want. If you want like the little hill, or if you want this, you know, the lower side. Actually, I'm going to bring my, so you see how this one has a hill coming. So I'm going to use the hill kind of to, so it looks like the hill altogether. So we're going to cut these at 2.5. And I don't know if we're going to be using this piece at all later on, but just in case, I'm going to save it. And guys, this is so simple. I'm trying to figure out how to make this like busier or more complicated or something. You guys know that I always use my Stampin' Seal Plus here in the video. The kit brings tear and tape. I love my tear and tape. I just don't use it often when I'm in the video because taking the backing off takes some time. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one in here. I'm aligning because it's the same size. I'm actually going to do the same thing. I'm going to bring my blending brush with the leftover. I don't need to do it back again. Oh, hi. How are you? How you doing? Well, welcome, Cliffy. I hope you enjoy. We are doing this super simple fun fold that Patty Bennett presented on Friday. I'm pretty sure this is not a new fun fold. I'm pretty sure, you know, it's been everywhere around the block. I have realized that I always come late to fun folds. Now, you guys remember these were the ones the dimensionals we got from last paper pumpkin kit, and I'm just going to use them. I think this needs some pop-up. And these work so well. Actually, I think it was Patty who was saying the other day, I don't know if it was in that same one, that she rarely ever gets the dimensionals, like the cut out dimensionals. She just gets the big mat and cuts them. And I was thinking, oh, that's genius. You know, I was like, huh. Well, yeah, I mean, you're just going to cut them, so might as well, right? Like, I was very impressed with that idea for some odd reason. So as you can tell, I didn't use mine a lot. So I am using them now in here. And I'm just going to put this one like that. Okay. You don't need dimensionals. I just want dimensionals. And these are from our previous paper pumpkin kit. You can totally just glue this right there or use your own dimensionals or whatever you have that will help instead of dimensionals, right? Okay, so we're going to bring our Relax You Deserve It. We're going to center it. This is already Cricut, so it's totally my side. I love that it's Cricut. And I think I'm going to go with Tara. What you guys think, Tara? That is such a brilliant idea. But I think I'm going to bring my friend here and grab him like that. So we got a pop of color. That's the reason why I want him. I'm bringing my glue, and we're going to glue him on this area where he's going to be holding. And I'm actually doing this backwards, right? A little bit, but it's fine. And I'm bringing a small dimensional just to hold him in here. Further. And I'm doing it backwards because I just figured it was easier since it's holding the little sign. So thank you, Tara, for that. That is brilliant. I appreciate it. And here it is, our first layer. So how many of you have seen these fun fold before? I have not seen it. So that was a surprise to me. And I love when I get something like that. And I'm like, oh, this is new. This is amazing. Okay, so we have one ready. 2 to go. This is the next one. Right? Super simple. I absolutely love this, guys. And this brings this in here. And we're just going to add this with, you can use either, yeah. So this is rebellious. It's always rebellious for some reason, right? I'm just using my Stampin' Seal Plus, guys. We are going to adhere this and align this as best as we can. There we go. Uh-oh. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's a little bit of Stampin' Seal Plus. So we have that. Now, let's bring, I don't know, let's see. I'm thinking I want some of these since it's like that, and we'll put this in dimensionals. And I'm going to use these just because these were the ones we got last in our last kit. And I feel that if you don't have, I mean, if you are a Paper Pumpkin Kit subscriber, then you probably have this. So you can tell this is a little bigger than what we need. So I'm just going to cut a tiny piece. I'm going to save that because I save all my dimensionals. Right, I agree, Cliffy. That crab is just the cutest. I love it. You know, Tara, it's interesting. I have not. And does it happen to you? It's like, I don't know if it's happened to you, but they always say that, like when you buy a, I don't know, red card, all of a sudden you see red cards everywhere, right? Or when you buy a brand card and all of a sudden you see that card everywhere, right? So that is so funny because I saw that, what was it, Friday from Patty. And then I saw it from like 2 other demonstrators, and I'm like, so this means this has been on and about all this time, and I just never saw it. So that, I thought that was pretty interesting. How that works. Maria made a mistake. Maria made a mistake. So, guys, you're supposed to be here to help me out. Okay. I know what I'm going to do. not this. Let me see. I always have little pieces of cardstock. So this is 4. We're just going to glue some cardstock to it because I am not going to be able to remove that here in our video. See? Okay. So what I am going to do is, because I need to be into the details a little bit, I'm going to color this just so, you know, it kind of makes sense all together. Okay. And let's see which the side I made a mistake on. This side. And I'm just going to glue this to it. I was going to say the most important. These sandals, I think these are sandals. I was going to say to you guys that the most important thing is to be mindful that you cannot glue one side. And then that's exactly what I did. So that happens. We solve it. Actually, let me put another strip in here. I think Patty recommended, and now I see why. Now it makes a lot of sense, right? Patty recommended to just put the glue on this piece instead, so on the backing here, instead of the piece we're adhering. I think that I'm just too used to do that all the time, and that's, you know, it comes very natural, I guess. And so here is the rest of our, or the other piece we have, and this is going to go here. And like I was saying to you, I do think that you can do a lot with this, a lot extra. Come on. Okay. So this is going to be centered again. And it fits perfectly, like marvelously in that 4x4 square. Just like flip-flops. Thank you. I've never done that, Tara, but that was an easy solution. Nobody will know. Thank you. That's me, guys. You know me. And now we're going to glue this. And, oh, guys, be mindful. You cannot put glue all over because it will go over. So just in case, you can just be mindful where you're putting it and which side. And that's it. Okay. And guys, that's your card. Isn't that super cool? Like once you open and then you close, and I absolutely love this thing. Like completely love it. I cannot tell you how much I love it. It's just so cute, I think. I'm looking at the one that Patty made, but yes, it looks similar. So if I had more my way, you know, if I had more cardstock, I would totally do this with cardstock. I don't know why, but I would do that. Same as this one. And that's it. Isn't that super cute? I think we need to put like a sentiment here. Sorry, guys. I think we need to put something in there. So we have here, relax, you deserve it. And I think we need to put something like hello, sunshine. What do you guys think? Right? I think it needs a little bit more something. So I'm totally going to go ahead and stamp this little hello, sunshine there. And this time, the Daffodil Delight will really pop because this is on this blue, right? Okay. Guys, if you see my hands, I'm sorry. Hoping that is, let's see how much, let me show you how much it will pop in there. And yes, I'm going to bring, oh, here they are. I was not finding them. Our little dimensionals from last, we have one little one. I'm going to put that one there. From our last paper pumpkin kit. that I got so late. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tara. You are very kind. You know what? It's just one of those. Like probably if because it takes nothing to do this card, right? It takes nothing to. It's just you cut it. It's what 4 by 3.5. We said super simple. Oh my God, Maria, you can't take this off for real. There we go. And so I could totally do it, but since we're in a video, I am not. But there it goes, like our hello sunshine. Okay, this little piece is definitely rebellious. Stay. There you go. It's gonna come here like in the middle. So it gets broken down a little bit. And ta-da! You can totally do this like, I don't know, with every single piece of this kit, you can totally make a different card. So I love this option. If you want to write something, I was thinking you can totally write something in here, right? I don't know, or in the back because it's white. You can put a special panel here so they know that they have to read in here. Um, I'm just gonna leave it as is for now, but isn't this super simple, super cute? I am in love with it. I have to tell you guys, I'm in love with it. So thank you to Miss Patty, who is the one that you know came. Not, I don't think she came up with it. She received a couple of cards, and she just recreated it. But I thank you to her because this was just such a great fit for this particular kit because of how it's created, right? So I'm just like, yes, this is an easy card. Easy cards. Sometimes I don't always go for the craziness. Guys, you want to see a quick peek of the last card I made for the workshop? I can show you all because it's not gonna be cool, but so I made that paper. What do you think of that? Isn't that so beautiful? Like I said, I love Stampin' Up, but I am like, I need a little bit more holiday paper, people. Like, bring it up. Anyways, they did not, so it's fine. Okay, guys, let's do the last thing we need to do in here, which is thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. So it's the Inking Garden Spot. I love that name. That is amazing, right? That crab is just, this is the start of the show here. Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate it. Okay, guys, let's see. We need to work on last week's raffle. So let me organize this. This is for last week's raffle. I don't know if you guys remember. Let's move this. Let's bring the applause, guys. I always forget the applause. No, I put the applause or the drum roll, and by the time I get to the computer, it just like it's already disconnected. But you guys forget, right? Oh, and now it's not coming to the computer, but that's fine. There it is. Ta-dan, ta-dan, ta-dan. And the winner is Brenda. Congratulations, Brenda. I am so excited for you. Okay, let me come back. Let's see. I want to show you guys again something. I know I've been showing this, but I want to remind you. Okay, so I'm gonna go real quick. Yeah, you guys saw that. So I want to go real quick here to where I'm going to be putting all the winners, and they are going to be where it says community here at the top. So I'm going to include the winners in here. This is almost like a Facebook, so I can hashtag you or tag you, is that a hashtag? Tag you, and you will receive a notification. So please, 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 guys, do check out your notifications so you are able to claim your gift. Okay. If you guys have any doubts, please also send me an email. My email is mariascraftingcorner.com, and I'm in love. I'm in love. I love. I was reading the. I love it. Thank you, Brenda. I really, really am very quick to answer. So please check it out. Send me an email if you have a question. If you, for whatever reason, so let me say Brenda is not interested in getting that card, let me know so I can do a raffle again and I can just let that person know. Um, like I feel that I get it. If you don't want it or whatever, it's fine, but do let me know and so I can make the raffle again. Okay, so guys, it was such a good time being with you guys. Don't forget, on this Friday, guys, guess what I got? I still have my coffee here, so I have a lot to do to finish the cards for the workshop and for Tuesday live. I'm not sure how it's going to go. What I'm going to say is Tuesday's live is going to be a card on the simpler side, not the usual like fun fold. It's a fun fold, but not like too many steps to it because yeah, I'm a little distracted making other cards and like time's short. Time is short, guys. That's the only little piece about it. So don't forget, guys, for $10, you will be able to get access to those videos. It's 2 videos, 6 cards, all of them. Oh, really? Oh, well, good. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for stopping by. Um, Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate that so very much. So yes, for $10 you'll be able to get the full PDF tutorial. It's like 20 pages, guys. I'm like writing a lot of detail in the instructions and the videos. One of them will be live, the other one will be a premiere just because of my foot. I'm just being mindful of food. Okay, I won't keep you anymore. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like it, please, and subscribe and share if if you really like it, because that will help me with the famous algorithm, guys. Have a blessed rest of your day and your week. Thank you. You too, guys. Have a Oh, Tara, yeah, we're done. You're so funny. We can hang out, but I think people, it's a Sunday in the end. Um, I do have a lot to do. I still have to finish 2 of the cards, and I have an extra bonus one for the workshop. So how many times have you thought, I'm going to make this card for the workshop? Like, I've had this workshop in mind for a while, right? And I thought of a card and a perfect card. And then I've seen like 3 or 4 people with this card. It's a card I've done already, right? But it just came up recently. And I don't know. Like, I've seen 3 videos with that card recently. And I'm like, that's nothing new now, right? So I am going to do it because I think it's an amazing idea and option to the fan fold, but I'm a little bit sad about that. Okay, you two have a wonderful rest of your day and a blessed week. I hope it all goes smoothly, and I'll talk to you on Tuesday. Bye, guys.